We are Group 2, and we researched how breast cancer impacts low-income populations. Breast cancer is a type of cancer which begins in the breast tissue. In most cases, breast cancer begins in the ducts or lobules, which is known as either invasive ductal carcinoma or invasive lobular carcinoma. However, there are several other types of breast cancer as well, such as Paget's disease. If the cancerous cells spread to the blood or lymph vessels, the cancer is then able to spread to other organs within the body. This is called metastasis. The further the cancer spreads from the original site, the later the stage, the worse the outcome. If the cancer continues to progress, the survival rate decreases. 65% of breast cancer cases are diagnosed at stage 1. However, breast cancer is also the second leading cause of death among women. 1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed in her lifetime. In fact, in the U.S., on average, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer every 2 minutes. Breast cancer is most common among women over the age of 50. Although less likely, breast cancer can impact anyone of any age or gender. In 2022, it is estimated that 2,710 men will be diagnosed.
As we stated before, 65% of breast cancer cases are diagnosed as stage 1. However, this is not true for all populations. Lower income individuals are more likely to be diagnosed at later stages, which results in worse health outcomes and lower survival rates. In addition to low income, lower educational attainment and lack of insurance are also both associated with lower survival rates. Why? Because the lack of these resources limits access to care. Our educational background has a strong influence on other factors in our life, including our ability to understand health information. As such, those with lower educational attainment may struggle with understanding their doctors, seeking care, getting insurance, performing a self examination, and more. In other words, lower education has been shown to be associated with lower health literacy. Additionally, it has also been shown to be associated with lack of insurance and lack of financial stability as well. This results in care avoidance. If your choices were between putting food on the table or getting a checkup, you'd likely choose to feed your family. And unfortunately, breast cancer treatment is the most expensive treatment of all cancers. Therefore, it's no surprise that nearly half of women without insurance delayed or did not seek care due to cost. According to a 2018 research study, uninsured women are also twice as likely as insured women to not receive regular breast cancer screenings. Furthermore, only 64% of insured women reported that they received regular screenings. Reflecting on this, we have to ask ourselves, what does this mean? Disadvantaged women who lack insurance, have less education, and face poverty do not have access to the screenings, health education, and other resources they need for an early diagnosis. That's why prevention and early diagnosis are vital. If we fail to support the women in our community, they will suffer from worse health outcomes and even potentially death.
For our health communication campaign, our target population includes women 40 years and older who belong to low income communities. Our goals that we hope to achieve through our health campaign include creating access to free screenings for earlier detection and diagnosis, creating access to monthly health education classes regarding proper self examination procedures and other health behaviors, considering other social determinants which contribute to limited access, such as race, age, and socioeconomic status, as well as providing an equitable and culturally competent program. Now, on to our SMART goals. For our specific goal, because low income women have less access to resources they need for early detection and diagnosis, our goal is to provide access to screenings and health education classes to promote community health and improve detection. For measurable, an initial survey will be sent out to assess access to care, current knowledge regarding how to properly perform self examinations, and other general health knowledge. A follow up survey will be sent out that will be used for comparison. For attainable, studies have shown that breast health education is associated with improved breast cancer awareness as well as the ability to perform self exams properly. For relevant, breast cancer is the second leading cause of death for women in the US, and research has shown a relationship between socioeconomic background and survival rates. For time based, we hope to start our program within the next 4 months. In the creation of our advertisement, our primary goal was to raise awareness on the impact that socioeconomic status can play in breast cancer prognosis and access to treatment. Our ad includes statistics on survival rates and access to care. We also wanted our ad to appeal to the emotional side of our audience. The ad provides an outline of our program plan. We used combined statistics, emotional footage, and a program outline to inspire and encourage partnerships to support the cause. Our main focus is to inform our target population with facts about breast cancer and urge a positive health behavioral change among them.
Our campaign plan. We plan to communicate our commercial advertisement with our target audience and potential stakeholders through social media outlets like Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Through sponsorships by local and state stakeholders, we plan on providing free yearly mammograms and monthly health classes that will be held virtually at local partnership organizations for low income women over the age of 40. Our monthly health classes. Individuals who will be able to register would have to have a total household income less than 55K a year. All ages and all genders are welcome to register. Priority registration will be for women over the ages of 40 for in-person sessions. The class objectives would be to teach our participants how to understand how to perform a self-examination. They'll also learn healthy behaviors and prevention methods for risk factors, and we will incorporate cultural perspectives during class discussions. Our evaluation plan. The effectiveness of our communication campaign will be evaluated through an online survey, which will be administered to our target audience. The survey will measure whether or not the access to screening or health education courses were impactful or if any behavioral changes were made. The survey will consist of questions pertaining to if any viewpoints were changed, if any new information was learned, if any healthier behaviors have been adopted, or if the interventions have increased anyone's access to the care they need. These are our references and our cited sources. Thank you for going through our presentation, and goodbye.